on the affordable housing project faltered over delays, diversion of funds, and this is by the control of budget. We know what is happening with SHA. Now, these are the flagship projects of the president. Do you think, for one, that it is normal, or it's okay that 3 years on, Kenyans are feeling the pinch, but the government and the president are talking about better, the economy being much better? Do you think, as Bwana Sosion explains, that it is possible that, yes, we could be doing very well, according to the government, but the Mwananchi is not feeling that?
Well, it is a difficult situation to make judgment, and based on 3 years, I don't know, or the proponents of scorecard of 3 years, I don't know where they sat and agreed is 3 years. Because what we have is not a 3-year term so far. We have not, as Kenya Kwanza, we've not enjoyed the privilege of 3 years to implement the manifesto as we promised people. We had unexpected disruption last year. That is on last year, 25th of June, which led to a lot of disruption by way of destruction, and even the president had to call a press conference in State House, and it was the first time we had a president in this world conceding against the pressure of people in the streets. And this one slowed down the speed at which we wanted to achieve things. And in a few months, the president formed what is called broad-based government. I would rather remain in this government and criticize it from within, other than resigning and starting talking at it from outside. And I'll speak it this way. As a result of broad-based, the agreements, the architects, the political advisors, the policymakers, they advised the president that is now time to form a broad-based government. And then he went and picked specifically people from ODM and not Azimio. He picked specifically people from ODM. And then I heard the leadership of ODM saying they donated experts to help our government. And the president, because he wants peace in this country and stability, we invited those people. Remember, the people, some of them that were appointed from the other side, in other quarters, in the political dispensations of other jurisdictions in this world, they are called deadwoods, because they have served for many years, they have not delivered anything, but they were forced on us. So when they came in this, our government, they brought their deep-rooted loyalties and political ideologies in this government. By the time we understand how to work with them, we have already lost some time. So it is unfair to sit here and judge this government and say for 3 years, because we have not had...
Yes, and that's an interesting thing, because one would have imagined that the formation of the broad-based government and the influence that now they have collectively on the Houses of Parliament, that would propel President William Ruto's development agenda. Are you saying that it has in fact slowed it down?
It has, because these are two different political ideologies. Truth be told, there is a reason why we went to campaign this nation. We had Kenya Kwanza and Azimio. The reason is that the people who are in Kenya Kwanza and the ones in Azimio, they were following a certain political ideology. There is a reason we have manifestos. If then manifestos don't make sense, we shouldn't have them. So by the time they join us, because they are the same people who are criticizing Hustler Fund. And then the proponents, and especially the ones who are speaking loudly, criticizing Hustler Fund, they are the ones who are in charge of the Hustler Fund. Mm-hmm. And the moment they took over, we have defaulters. Now there are letters written to banks, do not ever loan these people. What's wrong? This doesn't require you to be a professor to understand that there is a problem here, and the problem is the visitors. And the time we agree on how to move forward, we have lost some time. Mm-hmm. And then came this year. No sooner had we settled, as now a broad-based government, we had serious revolt in June, and another one followed on 7th. And I think somewhere the president and his advisors, they are going back to the drawing board and to rethink. Because at the end of the day, in 2027, now the scorecard will be against our president and not the people who are...
And so at least as at now, 3 years on, you do agree that even as a supporter of this president, that he has not achieved as much as he would have hoped to have achieved.
Under the circumstances, in fact, he has outdone himself. Look at this. Mwalimu talked of hiring of new teachers. Let me give you the figure. It is 80,000 new teachers have been hired. Historically, we have never had that one. We have, even under difficult circumstances, we are seeing affordable housing everywhere. In fact, we thought that affordable housing was a preserve for the city of Nairobi County. But it's everywhere, in Machakos, it's in Nakuru, it is in Nyeri, it's everywhere. So this, under the current economic standards and situation, he has even outdone himself.
All right. What is your assessment, Dr. Mbai? And I would want to take you back to this as an